Good morning. Helen and Halvor, it's with happy heart that I extend to you my greeting and affirmation on this momentous day of love and confirmation. To our assembled guests, on behalf of Helen and Halvor, I extend to all of you, or as we say in this corner of the world, y'all, a very warm welcome. Helen and Halvor, on behalf of those assembled here, we collectively acknowledge and honor at this most special and sacred sequence of your lives. We welcome you to this moment in your lives and to the place you have come in each other's hearts. We join with you on this day as you commit before your friends, your family, and all of humanity that from this point forward, you two shall live as one. I remind all the guests assembled here that they've been invited for a special purpose, not just to witness, but to fully participate with their thoughts and their prayers, and by way of being here, bless this couple in their married life. As special guests, you are here because the couple feels close to you and asks that you join them in this dedication of special purpose. You represent symbolically all the people in the world who will be touched in any way by the life of this couple. You represent their friends and family now and forever. They have chosen this act of marriage and this ceremony in which to proclaim it. Helen, Halvor, we live in a time when very little in life is considered sacred. One thing must remain so, however, and it is this: a covenant between a man and a woman. This day we celebrate that sacred agreement between the two of you. We know this to be a good and right thing, as you two found each other by chance, but also by an attraction that brought together two like souls and transcends circumstance. Perhaps it was the insufferable heat of the Louisiana bayou. Perhaps it was the simple and mundane need of a man needing shelter and a woman offering a spare room. Or perhaps it was our very own modern day Deus Ex Machina playing itself out before our eyes and culminating in our being here today. If we put our faith and trust in the latter, then it truly was an intervention of the divine sort, bringing together two gifted literary minds in a story not unlike the pen and prose they read, write, teach, study, and perform. Personally, I like the latter. It restores my faith in a world seemingly determined on eroding the special, the spiritual, and the magical. So for that, Helen and Halvor, it is I who would thank you. I congratulate you both on the journey of your lives, on the strength and the courage it's taken each of you to make your way to this time and this place. Both of you have found a way to put away your past decisions and embrace a very mature love. We live in a world of constant challenge. This union is not to be an escape from that world, but indeed it is a commitment to greater service to that world. You shall not exclude the world, but include it in your love. Together, in this union, you shall contribute more fully, for you both shall be more complete. Helen, Halvor is a gift to you, but he is not a gift to you alone. In marrying you, this man might find within himself a greater sense of who he is meant to be. We ask you to see the good in this man, to accept him for all who he is and who he shall be, that he might be healed and made strong. May this man find a glimpse of all that is beautiful in this world through the love that you two will share. And so it's also with you, Halvor, that although Helen is a gift to you, she's not a gift to you alone. We ask you to love this woman, that in your love she might find herself so beautiful and strong and brave and true, that the entire world might be blessed by the presence of a woman who shines as she does. May she relax in your arms as she has never relaxed before. May she know from now on that there is one whose love she can depend on forever. From this point forward, Helen, Halvor's needs will carry the same priority as your own. Likewise, Halvor, from this point forward, Helen's needs will be seen as important as your own. You shall not be two conflicting or competing forces, but rather energies of your lives shall blend into harmony and oneness through the grace and magic of this world. You are given a chance to begin your lives again this day. You commit to a compelling future for yourselves, for any children you might have one day, and to any part you might play in the healing of this world. Helen and Halvor have asked at this point for some of their friends and family to share some readings. And I would like to invite Halvor's sister, Erin, to come forward and share some verse.
This is a poem called Annacht, and it's by John O'Donohue. It's a blessing. On the day the weight deadens on your shoulders and you stumble, may the clay dance to balance you. When your eyes freeze behind the gray window and the ghost of loss gets into you, may a flock of colors, indigo, green, red, and azure blue, come to awaken in you a meadow of delight. When the canvas frays in the current of thought, and a stain of ocean blackens beneath you, may there come across the waters a path of yellow moonlight to bring you safely home. May the nourishment of the earth be yours, may the clarity of light be yours, may the fluency of the ocean be yours, may the protection of the ancestors be yours. And so, may a slow wind work these words of love around you, an invisible cloak to light you.
Thank you. It's beautiful. I would now like to invite Ashesh, Halvor's best man, to give a reading.
This is a poem, Gift from the Sea by Anne Morrow. When you love someone, you do not love them all the time, in exactly the same way, from moment to moment. It is an impossibility. It is even a lie to pretend to. And yet this is exactly what most of us demand. We have so little faith in the ebb and flow of life, of love, of relationships. We leap at the flow of the tide and resist in terror of death. We are afraid it will never return. We insist on permanency, on duration, on continuity. When the only continuity possible, in love as in life, is growth, fluidity, and freedom. In the sense that dancers are free, barely touching as they pass, but partners in the same pattern. The only real security is not in owning or possessing, not in demanding or expecting, not in hoping. Security in a relationship lies not in looking back to what was in nostalgia, nor forward to what might be in dread or anticipation, and living in the present relationship and accepting it as it is now. Relationships must be like islands. One must accept them for what they are here and now, within their limits, islands surrounded and interrupted by the sea, continually visited and abandoned by the sea.
Thank you. Would now like to invite Helen's maid of honor, Katie, to give a reading from Neruda.
Pablo Neruda, and the wave strikes over on all the and the waves strike over unquiet stones. The brightness bursts and bears the rose, and the ring of water contracts to a cluster. A magnolia radiance breaking in spring, magnetic voyager whose death flowers and returns eternal to be nothingness. Shadowed brine, dazzling with the ocean. Merged to an eye, my love, conceal the silence, while the sea destroys its continual forms, collapses its turrets of wildness and whiteness, because in the weft of those unseen garments of headlong water and perpetual sand, we bear the soul relentless to us.
I would now like to ask Helen's friend Courtney to join us. Give a reading from Milton.
From Paradise Lost. With thee conversing, I forget all time, all seasons and their change, all days alike. Sweet is the breath of morn, rising sweet, with charm of earliest birds. Pleasant the sun, when first on this delightful land he spreads his orient beams, on herb, tree, fruit, and flower, listening with dew. Fragrant the fertile earth after soft showers, and sweet the coming on of grateful evening mild. In silent night, with this her solemn bird, and this fair moon, and these gems of heaven, her starry train. But neither breath of morn when she is sent to the charm of earliest birds, nor rising sun on this delightful land, nor herb, fruit, flower, listening with dew, nor fragrance after showers, nor evening mild, nor silent night with this her solemn bird, nor walk by moon, or glittering starlight without thee is as sweet.
I want to thank all the friends and family for those beautiful words. Helen, Halvor, I charge you with the creative challenge to keep alive the wonder of marriage. May you have the capacity to grow and to change together. May you maintain spontaneity, flexibility, and humor. I challenge you to give fully, to show your real feelings, to save time for each other, no matter what demands are made upon your day. I encourage you to see the meaning of life through the prism of your love, to nurture each to fullness and wholeness, and in learning to love each other more deeply, learn to also love the creation in which the mystery of your love has happened. Would you both step forward here, either side. Ask that you present your personal vow to Helen.
Helen Brew, until I met you, I led a selfish life in love with math and music, art and literature. Until I met you, fueled by Bach, or a 1,000-page Russian novel. Until I met you, love was the slanted sunlight set in the Until I met you, I believed that I was better off alone. Until I met you, I did not believe in love. Until I met you, I was a fool. Today I stand here because I was wrong. Because you, Helen Brew, have become my reason for living. And I want to spend the rest of my life becoming yours. Helen Brew, I am a fool, but I am happy. I am nothing, you are everything. I promise to stand beside you through every storm and every calm, through every dream, every hope, every struggle, and every joy. Forever and ever, I am yours because you taught me to believe in love, and I believe in us.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you. Helen, will you please present your personal vow to Halvor? Sure, it's exceptional.
In you, I have found my paradise. There is nothing more to desire than the bliss of your arms surrounding me. Every loving glance from you swells my heart to bursting with happy amazement at your love for me. And so with each love smile or caress, my heart grows more, becomes a greater vessel to hold its love for you. I honor and admire you. Your goodness, your drive and ambition, your plethora of talents that mean little to you but impress me. I want you to lean on me as I do you. I want my love for you to flow over you and soothe you when it feels like too much. I want the sky of your face to clear when you feel my lips upon your hair. Sometimes at night, we lean against your car and stare at the night sky together, our fingers interlaced. We gaze across the moonlit pasture at the shadowy old horses, and I think, this is it. This is love. This is life. And we are our future together.
Beautiful. Thank you. So now we come, Helen, Halvor, stay right there, to exchange the vows and exchange the rings that will symbolize and bind your love to each other. Ashesh, the rings. Thank you, sir. Take each other's hands. With this ring, repeat.
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
that from this day forward you shall not walk alone.
that from this day forward you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your own.
May we walk together through all things.
May we walk together through all things.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
May you always see innocence in my eyes.
May you always see innocence in my eyes.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
I promise I shall do my best.
I promise I shall do my best.
I shall always try.
I shall always try.
I feel so honored to call you my wife.
I feel so honored to call you mine.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
May we feel this joy forever.
May we feel this joy forever.
You can now place the
Now.
ring on her left. Thank you. Well done. I got the rings right. Helen, if you would repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
that from this day forward you shall not walk alone.
that from this day forward you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
May we walk together through all things.
May we walk together through all things.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
May you always see the innocence in my eyes.
May you always see the innocence in my eyes.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
I promise I shall do my best.
I promise I shall do my best.
I shall always try.
I always try.
I feel so honored to call you husband.
I feel so honored to call you husband.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
May we feel this joy forever. Well done. Take each other's hands again. Thank you. To commit. Halvor,
Yes.
do you take this woman, Helen, to be your lawful and spiritually wedded wife, to love her and cherish her, honor and sustain her through the times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and forevermore? Do you promise that times of trouble will not deter you or tempt you to forsake this love? Do you commit before each other and all gathered here to honor this vow unto all of your days?
I do.
That's the right answer. Helen, do you take this man, Halvor, to be your lawful and spiritually wedded husband, to love him and cherish him, honor and sustain him through the times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and forevermore? Do you promise that in times of trouble it will not deter you or tempt you to forsake this love? Do you commit before each other and all gathered here to honor this vow until the end of your days?
I do.
Scored 100. And so, Helen, Halvor, by the authority vested in me by the state of South Carolina, but much more importantly, by the fact that I believe in the power of your own love and the agreement you made today, the look of love in your eyes, and the seriousness in which you make this commitment, and because I believe my faith is shared by those gathered here today, it is my honor and delight to pronounce you husband and wife, now and forevermore. You may exchange a kiss. Gives me great pleasure to be the first to announce Helen and Halvor, man and wife. You may leave at your own convenience.